Here's another day I wake up and I'm alone. Here's another day to remind me you are gone. Although I'm letting go, my heart's in pain. Only time will change. Last thing I remember was in your arms. How you told me loving you there was no harm. No harm in loving you 'cause you love me. Now my heart grieves. Wish I didn't love you, wish I didn't care. Wish this heart of mine would disappear out of order for repair. Wish I didn't love you, wish I didn't care. Wish this heart of mine would disappear out of order for repair. Sky broken and bruised, I pick up the pieces, front page news. Love never knows who to trust. Love never knows where it's gonna grow. Unplanted seeds. Ass on my chest from the scars you left. Broken hearted back where
I'm gonna need some new graphics too, man. I need some new stuff.
Charlie, what you got to say, Charlie? Brandon.
You already know what it is, man. It's the Illuminati. Check this out, man. It's the Illuminati. Get with the movement or get eliminated. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the Don't You Quit shirts. Yeah. Charlie done did all kind of stuff for me, man.
Oh, Charlie, this you?
Yeah, Charlie designs all this stuff. You ain't listening.
Yeah, Charlie.
You ain't listening, man. Charlie designed all this stuff for me, man. Charlie put in work for me, man. I ain't never had nobody put in work for me like Charlie do, man. And I guarantee that if anybody got more work than Charlie do, I don't believe you, first of all. Secondly, you need to show me something because you and Charlie need to be in business together. So, let's get that going. It's the Illuminati, like I said. Get with the movement or get eliminated. Holla at your boy. Boom! What it is, man, it's your boy T-Pain, aka Take the Pinner Ass Down, and right now you're checking out Mike Check TV. Holla at your boy. Holla at Charlie, too. Yeah.
I ain't even know it, ain't know it. Take the car here to the stage.
Hi, this is Michelle, and you're watching Mike Check TV. Stay tuned.
Come on, y'all, put your hands together. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo-doo-doo, yeah. Ever love me? You are my shining star, my God, and like my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, 'cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you. I was in my day dreaming, planning out to say I love you. You must have known that I am feeling deep enough to swim in. That's when you open up your heart and you tell me to come and hold my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. And I just don't wanna too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Party people, put your hands in the air. Yeah. Yeah. Never, never too much, baby. This is what I did today. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up and you went there and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't wait to let the boss is so demanding. Opened the door up and to my surprise that you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble and I'm so glad that I am winning. We come a long way and this is only the beginning. Oh my love, yeah. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much, yeah. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. Yeah, I just don't wanna too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. Come on, put your hands in the air. Yeah, yeah. Never, never too much, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah.
With a higher ground band from Nashville, Tennessee, bringing you the live sounds right here.
Put your hands together for Ben Trees, Bradshaw. Yeah. Never too much. Everybody say never too much. Never too much. Never. Yeah. Never too much. Never too much. Never, yeah, 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 never too much, never too much, never, ooh, never too much, never too much, never.
Party like an animal. Get it? Pop it. Party like an animal. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Party like an animal. Party like an animal. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. Party like an animal. Party like an animal. Wake up, half dead. Dirty Chucks and Ray-Ban. Clean shirt, I need new pants. Last night's girl left handprints. I'm benevolent. One up. Grab my balls in the solo cup. Spill them up. Who want what? I'm running the tables. Best of luck. I'm messed up. Per se. Eyes cringing for mercy. H.A.O. that's team no sleep. Party every day except my birthday. I get misplayed. Fuck wild. Flexing in my pajamas. One more toke. One more sip. Now low and stand. No shame in my pregame. I have my buzz pre-made. You're one too short, I'm one too many. I think your buzz got delayed. Hold up, let's shut this place down. With a fifth of lick and a trippy stick, make a bad chick world go round. Woo! Yeah, now get it, pop it, party like an animal. Party like an animal. Get it, 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 get it. Party like an animal. Party like an animal. Get it, pop it, party like an animal. Get it, pop it, party like an animal. Get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, party like an animal, party like an animal. Might be the weed or the vodka, might be the sounds and smells, but I got a primal thought that I'm a lion and y'all gazelles. I smell your fear as well as your temptation. I like the way I see it, that look of warn across your face. When I retire into my chamber, you still go, though you know the danger. When I start slow, then I sink my fangs in, drain the juice of a youthful stranger. Woo! Now, baby, you taste just like sugar do. I'ma put you on my tongue and let you melt just like a sugar cube. Total submission, you crumble at my kisses. We go from tame to vicious, ripping curtains, breaking dishes. I know the end approaches. I grasp around your throat, and just before you comatose, you explode, form an ocean. My dear, we have arrived. You shiver down your spine, goosebumps along your thighs. This bed is now an island. Staring at your eyelids, I lay my prey to rest. Our sex is violent, we ain't afraid of death. Now get it, pop it, party like an animal. Get it, pop it, now party like an animal. Get it, get it, get it, come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Party like an animal, party like an animal. Get it, pop it, party like an animal. Get it, pop it, now party like an animal. Get it, 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 party like an animal, party like an animal. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, party like an animal. Get it, pop it, get it, party like an animal. Get it, get it, party like an animal. Woo! Thank you, we are hands all over.
If he can't help you.
I'm gonna need some new graphics too, man. I need some new stuff.
Charlie, what you got to say, Charlie? What, Brandon.
You already know what it is, man. It's the Illuminati. Check this out, man. It's the Illuminati. Get with the movement or get eliminated. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got the Don't You Quit shirts. Yeah. Charlie done did all kind of stuff for me, man.
Oh, Charlie, this you?
Yeah, Charlie designs all this stuff. You ain't listening.
Yeah. Charlie.
You ain't listening, man. Charlie designed all this stuff for me, man. Charlie put in work for me, man. I ain't never had nobody put in work for me like Charlie do, man. And I guarantee that if anybody got more work than Charlie do, I don't believe you, first of all. Secondly, you need to show me something because you and Charlie need to be in business together. So, let's get that going. It's the Illuminati, like I said. Get with the movement or get eliminated. Holla at your boy. Boom! What it is, man, it's your boy T-Pain, aka Take the Pinner Ass Down, and right now you're checking out Mic Check TV. Holla at your boy. Holla at Charlie, too. Yeah.
I ain't even know it, ain't know it. Take the car here to the stage.
Goes a little something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this.
Welcome to Mic Check TV Nashville, and I am your girl Cole Janique, and I am here with Mrs. Tamesia Martin, who is a speech pathologist here in Nashville, Tennessee. How are you?
I'm doing well, Cole. How are you?
I am good.
Good.
We love to have our local professionals on the show here, especially when you're doing so many other things. It's so cool to see professionals that are still living their passion, living their life, and just enjoying what they do. So tell me about being a speech pathologist.
I have been a speech language pathologist now for about 9.5 years. I started out working in the school systems. I did that for about 3 years. And I have been in long-term care / skilled nursing for about the past 6.5 years.
Okay. So you working in the school system, what age group did you work with?
Kindergarten through 7th grade.
So the important years.
8th grade. Kindergarten through 8th grade.
Okay, so those are the important years, you know, when kids are learning their voices and learning to speech and English and everything. So that's good.
Language skills are developing. Yeah.
So you said you work with the older generation.
I am currently working with the geriatric population, which is my passion. I love that population. In that population, mostly I still work with speech and language deficits, more so on the cognitive side of it. Let's just say someone has had maybe a stroke or something of that nature, and they're not functioning as they were before the stroke. Then my job is to go in and to provide treatment services to try to get them back to prior level of function.
So I'm sure that's rewarding also.
Very.
Especially helping them get back to their prior state of their injury or whatever issue that they had that they were going through.
Yeah.
So that's pretty nice.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed the swallowing side of speech pathology. We have recently, for my current employer, we recently they opened a tracheostomy and mechanical ventilation unit.
Okay, now tell us about that. You have to say that name for me one more time.
Tracheostomy and mechanical ventilation. Mechanical ventilation is it's life support.
Okay.
And it's just for, you know, whatever setting it's on, it just helps them to breathe.
Okay.
So that's a new unit that they've opened. My job as a speech pathologist and working with those patients is to try to make sure that the swallow is safe and to give them a voice.
Wow. So you're pretty much working with someone that's starting all the way over learning to talk and speak with their injury or the trach?
They can talk. The thing is that the trach, we use what they call a Tamesia speaking valve to put on the end of the trach, which creates, it's a one-way valve, and it creates pressure in order for them to be able to get air up through their vocal folds in order to be able to speak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what made you want to get into this profession?
Always really been interested in healthcare, but I'm not really fond of blood. Before I even started to go into getting this degree, I worked as an ER admissions clerk at Baptist Hospital in my hometown. And there was just so many scary things that came in, just blood and guts and all that. And I just decided that I wanted to be in healthcare, but not that side. But I'd get as close as I could possibly and not cross the line. So that's why I'm a speech pathologist.
So what has been the most extensive case that you've had being a speech pathologist, that you've had to help someone restore?
I would have to say silent aspiration is the one thing that scares me the most, and I'll tell you what it is. Aspiration is where food and liquid goes below the level of the vocal folds and has the potential to cause pneumonia.
Oh, wow.
The pneumonia is caused by the bacteria in your mouth that mixes with the food and liquid that actually goes into your lungs and can make you sick. When you, the body's natural response to something going in your airway, foreign, is to cough it out. But some people don't cough. It goes into their lungs silently, and we don't even know it. And I've had a case where I've been feeding, you know, doing swallowing therapy and giving a person trials of different types of things, and these things were going into his lungs. And so now we're doing exercises to help to try to strengthen his swallow so that he may be, you know, able to go back. And yeah, so that probably is the scariest thing that I've come into contact with.
Ooh. So now, the thing that we love here at Mic Check TV is we like to highlight our professionals, and you do so many other things. How do you find time to live a normal life on top of being a speech pathologist and doing all the other things you do?
I just make time. It's not an easy thing. It is not, it's actually very hard. It's very complicated. You just have to structure it so that it works for you. One of my favorite quotes is, speech pathology is my hustle. Acting is my passion. I love everything about acting, and if I can ever fit it into my schedule or I get a role doing something, I will make it work with my profession and then do that on the side. So it's a task, but it can happen.
So what would you tell for our young listeners who are in the process of figuring out a profession that might be interested in being a speech pathologist but may be a little apprehensive about going into the profession thinking it's going to be challenging where they can't live like a regular life and pursue the hustle? What would you say to them?
The one thing that I would definitely say is make sure that you always shadow a speech pathologist in whatever setting it is that you think you want to do long term. And always, the textbook is not, you get the majority of what you're going to get hands-on. So don't think a textbook is going to give you all that you need to be able to go suffice in the world, because it's not. It's not.
Just like life.
Just like life.
Well, I'm so glad that you have come on the show, and I'm so happy that I got to talk to you and meet with you. I think you are awesome. And this is my professional sister right here.
It has been a pleasure.
I love what you do. You're multi-talented. I love it. And we're so glad to have her here on the show, Mic Check TV Nashville. And I hope we can get you back on to talk about some of the other things that you do.
Sure, anytime.
I'm your girl, Cole Janique, and this is Mrs. Tamesia Martin, speech pathologist here in Nashville, Tennessee. And that is a wrap.
Reaching for higher ground.